And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Washington Nationals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates baseball starts right now. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Juan Soto comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Oof, and we are in for some tough conditions tonight. 41 degrees at game time. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Eaton. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. From the belt, the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
for the Pirates, left fielder, Mookie Betts.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
Striding in, Harrison Bayer. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First offering on its way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Dozier onto the grass, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Colin Moran. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 0-1. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Scherzer gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Soto is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Here's Chris Bryant now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Right fielder, Chris.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone. You hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Munoz.
And now a pitch on the way. Left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss for out number two, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Batting eighth.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's Nolan Arenado, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. Into the windup and the pitch.
Arenado.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Oh, that was a nice pitch. A changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
Drilled to the right side. Dozier with a great stop. He's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Second baseman.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The chance here for Dozier at second. He's got it. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now. 2 away. Elias Diaz the next to hit. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Now at the plate, Melky Cabrera. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Hit hard back up the middle. There is Dozier. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. In now, Max Scherzer. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher number 31.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, that pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Left fielder.
Striding in once again, Juan Soto. Now a throw over. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. In now is Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Drilled to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. The runner scores from second. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Way in front of a great slider that time.
1 strike.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Throw will be too late at first. It'll be an infield single as the run comes in to score. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the payoff pitch. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Batting, third baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Munoz.
Jairo Munoz is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Kang. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day.
Gong.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The pitcher, Ulysses Chassin, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And he takes ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. He reached on a single in his first try. Has a look, now the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 0-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Harrison Baer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. Goldschmidt ranging into the outfield, and the inning. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Comes
Leading
into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Yan Gomes.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Frazier ranging into shallow right. 1 out. Digging in to try it again. Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather? Or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hack.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Max Scherzer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Max Scherzer will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Now to the plate, Colin Moran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Moran.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, number 28.
At the plate, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Inside here with a cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Coming to the
Second
plate now,
baseman.
Adam Frazier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Scherzer gets the sign. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the fourth as that extends the inning. Striding into the box,
catcher,
Elias Diaz. He singled
Diaz.
his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's what makes this guy so great. A pitch right on the corner. Most people cannot do that. Seems like he does it anytime he sits back there and says, here's where I want to put it, and he puts it there.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The speedy Trey Turner digs in
Leading
now.
off for the
0
Nationals.
for 1 with a run scored
Shortstop.
thus far.
Trey
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Ready on 1 and 2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1 and 2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Now batting, left fielder, Juan Soto.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cabrera going back on it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The batter,
Now batting,
center
Adam
fielder,
Eaton. He's
Adam
1 for 2
Eaton.
in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here it comes, 0-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got to
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
First baseman number
Ready
44.
once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll try and
Goldschmidt.
start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Oh, and he can't make the play.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, Diaz, and that ends the inning. Here's Melky Cabrera. He'll start things out in the
Leading
home
off
half
for
of
the
inning
Pirates.
number 5.
Right fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Here comes the first pitch. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
And this will be no problem
batting.
over at third, and there's the first out.
Jung Ho gone.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here it comes. Tap down the line. But it gets foul. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Bryant going back, and it's gone. Digging in for his second at-bat. Elise Chassin. Josh Bell will get the call here as he'll hit
for the Pirates. Number 55. Down.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soto moves over, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here's Mookie Betts, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Michael Feliz takes over to start.
Now pitching for the Pirates.
Stepping in and ready for another. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Up next
into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cabrera on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next
ready once again, Yan Gomes. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In there at the knees, strike 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Harrison Baer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Harrison Baer.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Well, you definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Harrison Baer becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Colin Moran checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Baseman Nolan Arenado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. From the stretch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. On its way is pitch number 75. Grounded back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-2 contest. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Scherzer comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first. Here's Brian Dozier now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Brian Dozier.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Eric Hosmer will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Eric Hosmer.
A high fastball is in there, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Trey Turner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And the pitch. Hit to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Trevor Rosenthal gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Melky Cabrera will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. That misses. 2-0.
Well, it's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Melky Cabrera is sent packing to begin the bottom of the 7th. Jung Ho Gong is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back. Punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of Kevin Newman. Will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Vidal Nuno
now pitching for the
digging in and looking for more action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Up next for the National.
Into the windup
Center
and
fielder,
the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And the pitch. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Paul Goldschmidt is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Gone. Will put this one away, and his side is retired. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Left fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Harrison Baer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's by him. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And the changeup is way low that time. Slow little roller to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Colin Moran. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Rosenthal's ready. Here comes the first pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Soto on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Up next for the Pirates.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll make a matchup. Move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-hander. Chad Pinder will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Well, that fastball is always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes, and it looks so good. Good job of holding up.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucko. So digging in now, Jairo Munoz. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Edgar
Munoz. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 92, Edgar Santana.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Grounded foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, look at Gung. He goes to first. Got him. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Weak chopper up the line. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now to the plate, Brian Dozier. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Elias Diaz the next to hit. He'll start it out against the closer Sean Doolittle, who will try to shut the door. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And here here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Goldschmidt is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Melky Cabrera. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
How about it?
Into the box, Jung-Ho Kang. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Lays off 1-0.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And that's in there, base hit. Into the box now, Edgar Santana. He'll be looking for something. Jesus Aguilar will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
2 out with the man at first. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he will make the catch to wrap this one up, and the Nationals have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game, and the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Well, he just made himself a really tough out here. Picked up 3 hits. 2 of them were doubles, so he was a real factor every time he stepped to the plate.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Washington Nationals. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Max Scherzer. His record is now 1-0. Give the save to Sean Doolittle, his first. The loss goes to Yolis Chassin. He falls to 2 and 3. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.